Hello, Queen. Hello, my beautiful Queen. All queens. It's actually mainly for those women, but not only for women with children. I will give you an example how we spoiled men over the centuries. Be nice, be understanding, be awakened and kind, and really do the not understanding masculine and feminine energies. This is actually also invitation to my Saturday webinar. And listen, this is so important. I'm going to be marking up a lot of ladies here because this is my appeal that needs to stop. Okay, this really needs to stop spoiling men. Honestly, women. Because that way we're taking away our feminine energy. We're just really allowing them not to be proper men. They took away daily, slowly. They rip out our rights to be a woman. And I'm really, today I was like, oh, such a realization. Such a realization. I just need to share with you. We castrated men. We allow them to give on us too much responsibilities around children. And wait till the end. I'm going to explain you an example. Because I'm also upset of these women who got divorced with a man. And they keep allowing this man not to be a man. Because he's a father. He still needs to be a man. Seriously. Like, I'm watching a lot of those videos, okay? First I'm gonna explain what I'm upset about, okay? Those lady coaching and saying that, they need to get at the transition, okay? The children go through the weekend, they go to daddy, and they're coming back to mommy, and they have this 1 day transition where they're coming back from doing whatever, not being disciplined, that's how I understand, in daddy's house, coming back home, and she's got this 1 day, Monday or Tuesday transition to bring kids to discipline, and she's allowing them to come back to discipline. And she's disciplining them and they're back at home. What a BS! How come you're allowing father of your children to do this to you? Really, he's grabbing you, he is pushing on you to discipline your children. You have no chance to find a man. You have no chance to be a woman. And then we have so many single moms. Actually, I'm going to record this for TikTok, and then I'm going to say, single moms staying single because they spoiled their ex-husbands. Honestly, this is crazy. No, you're taking divorce and be responsible. Be responsible that this man needs to still discipline your children because there's no transition. He is disciplining actually. You can spoil them. You don't need to discipline them because when they go to daddy, they're so disciplined that they're coming back to your house and they know exactly how to behave and they respect mommy. So I need to steam out. But that's my way of expression, ladies. I am studying my human design, and that's my way of expression. It's been controversial and sharing with intimacy. So I'm sharing with you now what's going in my house. So I was about to spoil my husband the same way. We're getting divorced. There's 5 or 4 weeks left, and it's just like he just doesn't care. Like discipline is not existence. In this house. And I just need to start digging. For last 3 weeks, I'm really digging this like never before, because I'm still responsible for him being dad. Yes, we're still women, we're still responsible for that, to be a dad. Do not, I mean, and maybe I'm coaching him. Don't worry, I will send him big bill, you know. There will be like thousands of hours of coaching him. And I'm gonna bill him and his future wife, don't worry. Because honestly, I'm not allowing that he's like not disciplining. And we have to understand that if we're disciplining children because we allow men not to discipline, we're just like, oh, whatever, he's not our husband anymore, let him be. No, it doesn't work like this. We are still responsible for our children, and our children need masculine energy from men. And I know what conversation I have, and I'm encouraging you to have that conversation with your husband, with your ex. Explain. If you don't know how, get yourself a coach. I'm telling my husband, and he still does not understand, but I'm willing to take a few conversations. At the moment, I'm nice. I'm very nice, but I'm very strict as well. Like, you can be nice, by the way, and strict. And I did recording today that today children didn't clean in the morning. They did maybe 50%, maybe 60%, which I'm very grateful. And he should still come to that kitchen and check, because I had only 15 minutes to prepare my breakfast, and in this 15 minutes I had to clean after them. And it doesn't work. Actually, even my hands hurting me. The best, by the way, hand cream ever. Yeah, so women, don't allow that. I will tell you what's the impact, okay? Then, if you allow men stop to discipline you, you have to discipline them, yes? Of course you're going to discipline them. They're your children, and they need discipline, especially between 7 to 14. And when you discipline them, you use a lot of masculine energy. A lot. Then you are not a woman for them anymore. If that's a boy or a girl, they need to see you as a mother, not as a father. And yes, I know cases of women, one of my best friends, she got herself a husband because she needed that masculine energy in her house, because she was a single mother. So yes, you can play that game that way if you need to. You need that man in your house. I don't care. I don't care if you're a single mother and you, oh, I don't want love. Yes, you do need love, by the way. Yes, you need masculine energy, because that offsets you the most into feminine energy. So stop it, okay? Just stop it. So, how it looked like for my husband when he was a child, okay? And I could feel it, and he actually admitted some of this. He said to me that women were disciplining. He grew up in Brazil, he's Brazilian. And women were disciplining the children. Yeah, they were disciplining. Husband went to work and was coming back home, and house was cleaned. Woman stayed at home. So just have a look. He said stayed at home. He didn't mention they were working at home. Because yes, cooking, cleaning, preparing kids. In Brazil, if a woman goes to work, they have maid. Okay? So he didn't acknowledge that was a work to start with. Okay? Great, huh? Second, he didn't say that when the guy's man, his granddad and his dad go to work. Okay, this is deep one, okay? They had mistresses. And that house, my husband grew up with a man who got mistresses, where woman had to clean and was not acknowledged for that. Prepare, and the end of, his grandmother was all her life cheated on, and she had to wipe his husband bum because he was partially paralyzed. Can you imagine this? And you know, I should be grateful to my mother-in-law that she dropped her son in this environment. And she said, I brought them up. No, you were looking till they were 5 and 7 years old, then you went far away. You never brought up your kids. You never even make sure that they growing up with a good masculine energy. So disrespectful. So that's what I'm saying to you, women. We are responsible. I'm not saying it's a burden to be responsible. I'm saying it's a privilege. If you want to find a new husband, if you want to be happy, bubbly, feminine woman, make sure that your man knows, father of your children and your husband, that he's got task, that he acknowledges your feminine energy, that he acknowledges that you smell, look good, have nicely done nails and makeup and hair, and that you go for walks with your girlfriends, and how everything works in your home and you created that home. Because if he doesn't, he will go for mistress. That's how he's gonna pay you back, and then you have to wipe his bum. I said no to that. No, my husband was cheating different way, with his work and his games. He was playing games and working till very late at home next to bed when I was lying down naked, waiting for him in bed as a good wife. And then that had to stop. I couldn't anymore wait for my husband to come back from work. So just stop it. Join my free webinar. We're going to be talking in feminine, and I'm going to be emphasizing why being masculine energy too much is dangerous for you. You're not going to be acknowledged. You're going to be cheated on with work, with, you know, men will not want to come back home one way or another, whatever he's going to do. And I apologize and not apologize that I'm very strict, but that's how I'm going to be now. Because I need to shake you and wake you up, beautiful queens. You've been sleeping too long. You think that we are awakened and magic happens? No. When we awaken, there's certain responsibility with that. And it's to be responsible for our children, for women, and for men. New generation. If we're not gonna show them how the balance in relationship looks like, how they gonna get that? Where? From school? Where teachers wear trousers and no makeup and they look like a boy? Yes, I've been to school recently. I've seen them, how the teachers looks like. I remember my teacher had to wear dresses. They were really looking feminine, you know, my teachers, like ladies at school. Many of them very elegant. Okay, that's from me. So this is invitation. This is invitation for Saturday webinar. This is invitation for you to really master or start like first seed to see how the mastering of that feminine energy looks like. It's been nice. Nice is not really nice. Okay. Love you and see you around.